What is up, ladies and gentlemen? I hope you guys are having a great day today, because I'm not really having a great day, and you want to know why? This is why. This is why right here. Okay, so as most of you guys know, we were all waiting for that new Capcom announcement, and as it turns out, we'll get into it. The point of today's video is, before I go into this little rant about this whole Capcom announcement, yes, I do want to rant about this whole situation, but I also want to talk about what we can still possibly expect this year. So as a lot of you guys know, we were all expecting something big from that Capcom announcement. Are we going to get Resident Evil Village DLC? Are we going to get the Resident Evil 4 remake announcement? And we literally got none of that. The announcement was basically Capcom saying, hey, we want to announce an announcement of an announcement that's letting you guys know that the 25th anniversary is over. Like, what? Now, I know a lot of people are going to be like, well, what did you expect? That's your fault for setting your expectations so high. Look, when a company comes out and says that they're going to announce something on a specific date, and there's other rumors, rumors about other things happening, of course you're going to sit there and be like, oh my God, they might be hyping something up. There's a reason why they're planning this date. That's like Rockstar Games coming out and being like, hey guys, on April 5th, we're going to release a very special trailer on YouTube. Stay tuned. What do you think people are gonna think? Of course people are gonna think that it's Grand Theft Auto 6. And also, my previous videos, I've had people get mad at me because I said, Capcom is having a sale right now, or I think it's over, I could be wrong, but Capcom recently had a sale on all of their Capcom games, and I was like, that could be hinting at possibly something. And there's a lot of people that were taking shots at me that were like, no, that doesn't mean anything. This literally doesn't mean a single thing. But once again, Capcom, a lot of you guys probably don't use social media, or at least like Twitter and things like that. But when Capcom is out here constantly tweeting about Lady Dimitrescu, constantly tweeting about their Capcom sale, constantly tweeting about these other little cryptic messages, it's hard not to sit there and be like, are they really teasing us? So long story short, I am disappointed about the Capcom announcement. Now, with that being said, I want to talk about what we can still possibly expect in 2022. First off, the Resident Evil 8 DLC. I do still think that we're getting it sometime this year. I cannot, and I mean cannot, 100% cannot seeing this get released or announced next year. I do think that it's going to get announced and released this year. But recently I put a tweet up on Twitter and I basically said, what in the world happened to Reverse? Hot take, but I actually enjoyed the beta and I really want to see this game see the light of day. A lot of people may disagree and say that they should just cancel the game, and the game could still end up being canceled, but I don't think so. And I do hope that the game is still being worked on, because I enjoyed it and I would really love to play the final game. The next thing that we can possibly expect this year is an announcement for the Resident Evil 4 remake. And this is something that I think a lot of people are expecting. And I've said in the past that I think that the Resident Evil Village DLC and Reverse are both going to get announced sometime during the summer. And I think the RE4 remake is going to get announced towards the end of the year. Next up, a lot of people forget that Resident Evil 4 VR on the Oculus Quest 2 is actually getting DLC. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure it's just the Mercenaries mode. I'm not sure if, Separate Ways and all those other things are getting, the DLC update. But as far as I know, Mercenaries is coming to Resident Evil 4 VR. So for those of you that play on VR, well, there you go. The biggest thing a lot of people are also waiting for is the new Resident Evil Netflix series, which I recently just made a video on. And if you want to know my thoughts on it, well, you can go check out that video because I have some interesting thoughts. But the Netflix series is coming out July 14th, I think, sometime in July. I already forgot the date, but I will be doing a full in-depth review on that series once it comes out. So I think you can look forward to that. Possibly. That is if the show is actually good and I'm not just ranting about it for 10 minutes straight. But that is everything we know about Resident Evil in 2022. Be sure to let me know your thoughts down below. But that has been it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch all of you in the next one.